Hello, hello. We are live, I believe. So who do we have? Say hello if you're here. You can put on the accent if you want, but wouldn't recommend it. My hair is a mess. I attempted to cut it this morning and styling it has been impossible because I kind of messed up. So just ignore it. It's fine. Hi, Sydney. And hello, Fraser, in a questionable accent. I've got the Me Channel theme stuck in my head, which is not a clue to anything, but it's there. Hola, Johnny Setlist. Why did I read that as Hola? Ahoy. Yeah. I can't even turn my head to the side because it's bad. The back of my head is a mess, but it's fine. The side is okay. This is the bit that was an issue because it's tiny. It's really short now. But it just looks like I've pulled it back, and now I don't have to bother with pulling it back, which is something, I guess. I don't know. I was basing it off a sim, which isn't a great idea because it's not realistic, but that's life. That's life. Doom, doo, doo, doo. I need a kazoo. Cool. We'll start in maybe a minute or two. Can't really tell if everyone's here. But yeah. Hang on for a moment. So the form is there, so if you want to get set up, then you can do that. Hello, grounded hugs. I don't know why I keep putting this accent on. Hello. My fringe wants to come out. Okay, that'll do. That's how I look today. Yep. That is the mood we're in today, so I apologize in advance for how the next however long will go. Oh, I hadn't tuned up, sorry. I have one string that is always flat, so I have to make sure I do that. Hello, Denser. Good to see you both. I'm assuming both. But cool. I say we make a start, unless anyone has any objections. The form is up in the chat. Hopefully it hasn't disappeared for anyone who's just joined. So I'm not sure if you can see what's been on the chat beforehand, but let me know if you haven't got it, and I can post it again. Or I could just post it again. That might be easier. Yeah, so the form is there if you are using the form. If you're not, don't worry about it. Yeah, okay, let's make a start. So starting off with round one, general knowledge. So question 1. What was the first film to be released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? So what was the first film to be released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Question 2. Mary Quant was a big design influence during which decade? So Mary Quant was a big design influence during which decade? Question 3. The mandible is a name for which part of the body? So the mandible is the name for which part of the body? Question 4. That's what I've just done, sorry. What is the highest grossing arcade game of all time? So what is the highest grossing arcade game of all time? Question 5. What is the only country to end with the letter Q? So what is the only country to end with the letter Q, as in quiet? Also, you'll be happy to know that I've managed to give my postcode in the correct phonetic alphabet yesterday, so I'm learning. Question 6. What is the closest prime number to 100? So what is the closest prime number to 100, as in 100? Question 7. Sanson's Dance Macabre. Why? Sorry, that was like a Fringlish accent going on. Sanson's Dance Macabre was the theme tune for which TV show starring Alan Davies? So Sanson's Dance Macabre was the theme tune for which TV show starring Alan Davies? I really felt like one of those Royal Academy of Dance announcers saying French things in the most English accent, most RP English accent. Question 8. In which city was the first Hard Rock Cafe opened? So, in which city was the first Hard Rock Cafe opened? Question 9. How many matches did Muhammad Ali lose in his career? How many matches did Muhammad Ali lose in his career? And finally, question 10. YouTube was bought by which company in 2006? So YouTube was bought by which company in 2006? What? Bort. Okay, so we're going to go into round 2, which was chosen by our winner of last week, which was Fraser. And he has chosen for us to do a round on children's books, or children's literature, as was the easier way to find questions. Okay, thanks. Okay, so question 1 of round 2. Out of Paddington Bear, Winnie the Pooh, and Rupert Bear, which is the oldest? So out of Paddington Bear, Winnie the Pooh, and Rupert Bear, which one is the oldest? / who is the eldest? Question 2. Judith Kerr, the author of The Tiger Who Came to Tea, was also responsible for which other long-running children's character? So Judith Kerr, the author of The Tiger Who Came to Tea, was responsible for which other long-running children's character? And I've just realized this came from a multiple choice question. So if you can just name anyone that you know of. Question 3. In the Mr. Men, what is the secret of Mr. Strong's strength? Is it A, banana milkshake, B, afternoon naps, C, eggs, or D, headstands? So in the Mr. Men, what is the secret of Mr. Strong's strength? Is it A, a banana milkshake, B, an afternoon nap, C, an egg, or D, headstands? I just locked myself out of my phone. Yeah. Question 4. Who wrote James and the Giant Peach? So who wrote James and the Giant Peach? Question 5. Which popular Disney movie featuring a practically perfect nanny was originally a novel written by P.L. Travers? So which popular Disney movie featuring a practically perfect nanny was originally a novel written by P.L. Travers? Question 6. What is the name of the pig in Charlotte's Web? So what is the name of the pig in Charlotte's Web? Question 7. What is the name of the Tolkien novel which includes characters featured in The Lord of the Rings and was published before this trilogy? So what is the name of the Tolkien novel which includes characters featured in The Lord of the Rings and was published before the trilogy? Question 8, another multiple choice for you. So how many words does Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham have in it? Is it A, 50, B, 100, or C, 150? So how many words does Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham have in it? Is it A, 50, B, 100, or C, 150? I think just words, like any words. So not unique words. Question 9. Robert Muchamore is known for creating which young adult book series about teenage spies? So Robert Muchamore is known for creating which young adult book series about teenage spies? And last but not least, question 10. Before Google bought it from them, the domain name gmail.com belonged to which comic strip? So before it was bought by Google, the domain name gmail.com belonged to which comic strip? I'm having a real problem talking today, sorry. So that is the end of round 2. And so that should be the end of the form if you're using it. So if you are using the form, please submit it whenever you're ready. But if you've got any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat and let me know. Or if you'd like anything repeated, etc. You're now going to comment purely in rhymes like Dr. Seuss now. Cool. Also, Fraser, are you playing under a different name this week? Or are you playing as a team even? Might be also be. Okay, cool. Quarantina. Awesome. So I think that means I have everyone's in, which means I can give you all some answers. Cool. So we start off with round 1 of general knowledge. The first film to be released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe was Iron Man in 2008. Mary Quant was a big design influence during the 1960s. I think she was the designer of miniskirts or something. Yeah. The mandible is another term for the jaw. The highest grossing arcade game of all time is Pac-Man. Number 5, the only country to end with the letter Q is Iraq, not Quebec with a Q on the end. Number 6, the closest prime number to 100 is 101. Sanson's Dance Macabre was the theme tune for Jonathan Creek. The first city to have a Hard Rock Cafe was London. Wait, but is Hulk the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Because all my sources said Iron Man, and you're the only one to not have said Iron Man. I'll check that for you in a minute. So yeah, Muhammad Ali for Aggression 9, he lost 1 match in his entire career. And YouTube was bought by Google in 2006. I didn't realize it was that long ago, but they then took over with Google Plus, and it was horrendous. So into the second round of the children's books. The oldest out of Paddington Bear, Winnie the Pooh, and Rupert Bear is Rupert Bear. He was created in 1920, whilst Winnie the Pooh was first published in 26, and then Paddington Bear in 1956, much later. Oof. Judith Kerr is known not just for the tiger who came to tea, but also for Mog the cat. In the Mr. Men, the secret of Mr. Strong's strength is sea eggs. Unlike me, which is afternoon naps and coffee. James and the Giant Peach was written by Roald Dahl. The Practically Perfect Nanny Disney movie is Mary Poppins, of course. Number 6, the pig in Charlotte's Web is Wilbur. The prequel to The Lord of the Rings is The Hobbit. It's a terrible film, don't sue me. The Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham has only 50 words. Don't think anyone said it. Okay, I'm glad that's resolved. But yeah, it was only 50 words. It was a bet between him and his publisher that he couldn't write a book with only 50 words, and he won it. So it's number 9, Robert Muchamore is known for creating the Cherub series, and Mum and Dad, I am disappointed that you didn't get that, because that was like my favorite series growing up, and I have them all. I say growing up like teenage years because they are not child appropriate, and then like violent and stuff. Anyway, gmail.com used to belong to a site for Garfield. I don't know if sorry, like the email, I guess, for Garfield. For them to respond to fan comments. But yeah. So Denser, if you can get your scores into me whenever you are ready. I'll start setting myself up. and 5. Thank you. Okie doke. I can't see all the names. Hold up. Okay, so we currently have 5 teams playing this week, which is cool. So currently in 5th place with 10 points is the Grounded Hogs. Then in 4th with 12 is By the Power of Ray Skull, which I'm assuming is a reference to something that I don't get. Then in 3rd with 13 is Densa. In 2nd with 15 are the Corn Dogs. And currently leading only by 1 point with 16 is Quarantina Aguilera. Yes. Ah, shocking. I hope you had fun anyway. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go on to round 3. So I'll just post up the form there. So whenever you are ready, get that sorted up, and I shall get my music-y things sorted up too. Let's see if I remember any of them. Again, I picked all these out on like Saturday, figured them all out Saturday, and then didn't have time to. Well, I had time, but I was building in The Sims and got carried away, so I have not practiced today. But I made a really cool modern house, so it was worth it. We'll see. You can all decide that. Okay, so our round 3. Let's check those no comments. Yeah, round 3 is our Kazukulele round. So I'll be playing you some songs, 5 songs it will be, and each one is worth 2 points. So you can get 1 point for naming the title of the song and 1 point for naming the artist. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how this goes. A different one. Gone for the gold one this week. Your question one. Okay. I didn't read my own notes and started from the wrong place, but that's fine. Okay, question 2. This is so much louder than the other one. I apologize. Also, singing higher makes it louder, which is not good. There you go. Okay. Number 3. What are we on? I haven't opened them all. Ugh. Okay, we'll just do this one. So this is number 3. Yeah, I need to go find the music for the other one because for some reason it didn't open. Okay. Yes. No, I wish I had practice because I spent ages trying to figure out the intro for this, but we're just gonna go and not do that because it's gonna sound terrible otherwise. Okay. 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 So it's 5. If you'd like any repeats, do let me know. The best. We wish I could remember that start. Oh. 2, 3, and 5. Okay. I can't remember what order I did them in. I can do 2. This is 2 again. Then it was 3. Yeah, I can do that one again. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to do the next bit, so I'll give it away. And then number 5. I'm going to try and do the intro because it's fun. That's not how it goes. Oh. Cool. So I think that's all of them. Hopefully that's cleared something up. And I shall get the questions up for the next round, which I don't know what it is, but we will find out. And the EUSDS mail is getting more spam. We love it. Okay, so round 4 is weird laws. Basically just US and UK laws that I thought were a bit weird, and other people seem to also think they're weird, so here we are. So question 1. In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what type of license? Oh, I forgot to say as well, so it's 1 point per question, but if nobody gets the question, if no one gets the answer right, then I'll give you a point if you make me laugh. The one that makes me laugh the most will get a point. So yeah, number 1 again was, in California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what type of license? Question 2. In 1535, King Henry VIII imposed what type of tax? So in 1535, King Henry VIII imposed what type of tax? Imposed what type of tax? Question 3. What is it illegal to wear in the Houses of Parliament? So what is it illegal to wear in the Houses of Parliament? Question 4. According to the Licensing Act of 1872, I'm assuming in the UK, it is illegal for an intoxicated person to operate 3 things. Name any of them. So according to the Licensing Act of 1872, it is illegal for an intoxicated person to operate 3 things. Name any one of them. Question 5. On Sunday in Florida, it is illegal for a single woman to do what? So on a Sunday in Florida, it is illegal for a single woman to do what? And that is illegal, against the law. Okie dokie. So on to round 5, which is our wipeout round. So I'll run through the rules quickly before we go into it. So there are 2 points available for every question. However, if you get one single question wrong, any question wrong in the entire round, you will get 0 for the whole round. However, if you're not 100% sure of an answer, you can just skip that one. If you give me nothing, I will just give you 0 for that question, and you can still get all the points that you gain for the rest of the round. So it's up to you whether you want to gamble to get the double points or not. Yay. So, question 1. What is the name for an angle which is greater than 180 degrees, but smaller than 360 degrees? So what is the name for an angle which is greater than 180 degrees and smaller than 360 degrees? Question 2. Auction web is the previous name of which website? So auction web is the previous name of which website? Question 3. In art, what color is complementary to blue? So in art, what color is complementary to blue? Blue. Yeah, let's go through question 1 again. What is the name for an angle which is greater than 180 degrees, but smaller than 360 degrees? So question 4. Who was the champion of the Tour de France from 1999 through to 2005? So who was the champion of the Tour de France from 1999 to 2005? Question 5. What TV show did Kylie Minogue start out on? What TV show did Kylie Minogue start out on? Question 6. Which famous sandwich was formerly known as the Blue Ribbon Burger? So which famous sandwich was formerly known as the Blue Ribbon Burger? Question 7. In the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, what type of animal is Tails? So in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, what type of animal is Tails? Question 8. Mount Vesuvius overlooks which modern Italian city? Mount Vesuvius overlooks which modern Italian city? Question 9. Who hosts the ITV dating show Take Me Out? So who hosts the ITV dating show Take Me Out? And finally, question number 10. Which mammal kills the most humans each year? So which mammal kills the most humans each year? And I'm talking about direct killing, not like passing on a disease. That is the last question of the round, which means it's also the last question of the quiz. So if you would like any questions repeated from the last 3 rounds, please do let me know. Otherwise, submit your form whenever you're ready. Yeah. Should I cut a full fringe in? No, I can't really make it. Can I run through round 5? Yeah, sure. So this was round 5 again. Let's run through them all. So number 1 was, what is the name for an angle which is greater than 180 degrees and smaller than 360 degrees? Question 2 was, auction web is the previous name of which website? Question 3, in art, what color is complementary to blue? Number 4 was, who is the champion of the Tour de France from 1999 to 2005? Number 5 was, what TV show did Kylie Minogue start out on? Number 6 was, which famous sandwich was formerly known as the Blue Ribbon Burger? Number 7, in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, what type of animal is Tails? Then number 8, Mount Vesuvius overlooks which modern Italian city? Number 9 was, who hosts the ITV dating show Take Me Out? And finally, number 10 was, which mammal kills the most humans each year? Okay, time for some answers. So, round 3 was our ukulele round. Our number 1 was Who Loves You by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Either Frankie Valli or Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons are okay, or just Four Seasons, I think, as well. Number 2 was Born This Way by Lady Gaga. I'm beautiful in my way, because God makes no mistakes. I almost pointed at the pirate flag just to be like, here's a hint. But anyway, number 3 was 22 by Taylor Swift, which I had a real struggle not singing the harmony for. Number 4 was Feels Like I'm in Love by Kelly Marie, which I'm quite surprised how many people knew the song. I was a bit worried that was going to be only one person would get it kind of thing. And number 5 was Complicated by Avril Lavigne. Saying, why you have to go and make things so complicated? For round 4 are weird laws. So number 1, in California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having a hunting license. Number 2, in 1535, King Henry VIII imposed a beard tax. Number 3, it is illegal to wear a suit of armour in Houses of Parliament. Number 4, according to the Licensing Act of 1872, it is illegal for an intoxicated person to operate a cow, horse, or steam engine, which sounds like a Cards Against Humanity card. Just cow, horse, or steam engine, which I quite like. And number 5, on a Sunday in Florida, it is illegal for a single woman to skydive. Random, right? Although someone made me laugh with the be happy without a man, but other people got skydive, so I didn't get the point for that. Sorry. So our wipeout round, I can say we did have one wipeout. We'll get to that in a minute. But the name for an angle which is greater than 180 degrees and smaller than 360 is a reflex angle. Reflex. That doesn't help anything because that could just be a cue. Anyway, obtuse. Auction web is the previous name of eBay. And in art, the colour that is complementary to blue is orange, not yellow. Sorry, grounded hogs, but it is orange. They are opposite each other on the primary and secondary colour wheel thing. Number 4, the champion of the Tour de France from 1999 through to 2005 was Lance Armstrong. Number 5, Kylie Minogue started out on Neighbours. Yes, Lion Brew is orange. That is... oh, wait, yeah, because it's orange and brew. Orange and brew, blue. Number 6, the famous sandwich that's formerly known as the Blue Ribbon Burger is the Big Mac. I just like the phrase famous sandwich, but anyway. In the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, Tails is a fox. Tails is always my favorite. Mount Vesuvius overlooks Naples. Number 9, the host of the ITV dating show Take Me Out is Paddy McGuinness. I can't believe it's still running. And finally, question 10, the mammal that kills the most humans each year is the hippo. However, someone did say humans, and honestly, you're probably not wrong. I can't find anything to dispute it, so I have not wiped you out for that and given you a point as well, because it's true. Humans kill a lot of people. But a fun fact that someone shared with me is basically that herbivores tend to be more aggressive because they don't have to waste, they don't have to save up energy for chasing their prey because they're not chasing any prey. So they have a lot more energy and weight to throw around, so they are just generally very aggressive, and they just attack whenever they feel like it, basically. Just fun fact. But yeah, Denser, if you can get me your scores whenever you are ready with the... I forgot that I locked my phone. No. Cool. silly. Okay. So again, we have 5 teams playing. So in 5th place, probably due to the wipeout, sorry, is the Grounded Hogs with 18. Then in 4th place with 30 is Densa. Then in 2nd is By the Power of Rayskull with 36. And we have a tie for 1st with 41, our Quarantina Aguilera and Quandogs. So I will be giving you a tiebreaker question and that I would like you to put into the comments, or the chat even. So I'm going to ask you a question. It's not a speed one, it's just whoever's the closest. So yeah, this is exciting, right? Whoa. I don't think we've had a tiebreaker yet. But yeah. So this is the tiebreaker question for Corn Dogs and Quarantina Aguilera. So the first ever Tesco store was opened in Burnt Oak in Middlesex, but in which year? So the first ever Tesco store... Oh my God, I can't talk today, sorry. The first ever Tesco store was opened in Burnt Oak in Middlesex, but in which year? So just post it into the chat, the live chat, whenever you have an idea. But you can think about it, obviously. I'm not sure what will happen if you both get it right. I guess we'll just have another one until someone gets something wrong. Actually, no, whoever types it in first will get it if you're both right, but it's not exactly common knowledge, so. Okay. Okay, so we have 1962 from the Corn Dogs and 1935 from Quarantina Aguilera. I can tell you that it was 1929 that it opened. So that means that Quarantina Aguilera is the closest, and that means you are the winner for this week. So well done again to Fraser for another win. We are mixing things up a little bit this week. So Fraser, if you can still give me your round for next week, and that'll still be round 2. However, I lost my thing. Grounded Hogs, you are going to have a little bonus for next week. So remind me next week, but you're round 4, because round 4 is always a 5-question round. You have doubled the points for that, for every question you get right in that round. So this is going to be a new thing, that whoever comes in last place will get a slight advantage the following week. I don't know, mix things up, but the winners still get to choose the following week's round 2, which also gives them a huge advantage. I don't know where my words are today. But hopefully that's clear. Please don't be trying to lose to get an advantage, because what's the point of that, right? But yeah, remind me of that next week. That is the ground talks to give that to you. But yes, that is us. So thank you very much for joining me again this week. I had decided it before I knew who came in which position, so don't worry. This isn't a pity. But yeah, it was that, or doing having like immunity from the wipeout round, which I might do for the winning team. That could be a new prize. I don't know. We'll see about that. I don't know why my thing's just typed up a sad face. Sorry about that. But yes, anyway, that is us, I guess. So yeah, thank you again for joining me. We, as far as I know, will be back next week. I have my information about my uni work. So it'll be fine. Next week will be fine. And on again, 7 p.m. You know where it is at this point. Yeah, I'll hopefully get the date right on the event, because I didn't change it again. Whoopsie. Hence why I'm not a publicist. It's fine. Yeah. no updates. So I shall say goodbye. Thanks again. And I will see you all next week. Bye.